So Alex and I started out the search lab, first of all, just by verifying that we could do the RRT search and the A-star search without the obstacles. We just built it into NumPy. It is worth noting that our A-star search had a slight error where the first node would offset a little bit, but overall it did well on most courses. We were able to set up the search algorithms based on the location of the tags. And initially our robot did not do super great at navigating. It was relatively slow, and it would run into the sides, especially on A-star where it thinks it's supposed to go near nodes, and overall the navigation wasn't the best. But with some improvements in how we were setting up the navigation of the robot, we were able to do a little bit better. Again, it's worth noting that it goes near those edges quite a bit and sometimes runs into the tags. But one of the creative parts of the lab that we decided to do was to allow the robot to backtrack. You'll notice in this part of the lab, or the search, it actually turns around and goes backwards, which ended up helping a lot with navigation purposes, especially in narrow areas. Our RRT also did pretty well. It made the robot turn quite a bit, which led into some issues with navigation and just kind of some sporadic behavior of the robot. And so RRT wasn't the best, especially in large areas where it could have many turns in a small space. And so A-star seemed to work better when there was lots of open space, and RRT seemed to work better when there was lots of closed space or narrow passages. On our challenge course that our other group set up for us, we decided to go with RRT again because of the narrow passageways, and our robot did pretty well without running into too many obstacles. Again, it got a little too close and ran into that blockade, but overall I was able to search and navigate the course quite well. Last of all, as far as our creative part, we wanted to see how well we can navigate by implementing this backwards navigation and going through these tight passageways. This is running at full real-time speed, but you can see that the robot does quite well at going through these narrow bands of this maze and is able to navigate quite quickly compared to some of our other courses. Again, it's not perfect. It runs into some of the tags just simply because of the space arrangement and some of the latency in the camera and other things like that, but overall it's able to find the goal tag quite quickly. So overall, things went well. We wish the navigation was a little bit better, but we're happy with the results.